Marvel just dropped what might be the most emotional Spider Man trailer we've seen in years. And honestly, this doesn't even feel like a normal superhero movie anymore. It feels darker, more personal, almost broken, because for the first time, Peter Parker truly has nobody. The trailer for opens with Peter and Ned arriving at MIT, and for a brief second, it almost feels normal again. But the moment Peter walks up to MJ and says, "You don't remember me?" the entire tone changes. That single line reminds us what Peter lost at the end of Everyone Forgot Him. Not Spider Man, Peter Parker. And this trailer makes it painfully clear that he's still living with the consequences of that choice. What's really interesting is how isolated Peter feels throughout the trailer. The apartment looks empty, cold, and honestly depressing. There's no Avengers team around him, no Tony Stark technology saving him, no friends helping him. It's just Peter, trying to survive. And then the trailer suddenly shifts into something way more disturbing. Peter starts experiencing some kind of mutation. We hear Bruce Banner warning him that if his DNA is mutating, it could become enormously dangerous, and that completely changes the direction of this movie. Because now, this isn't just a story about loneliness anymore, it's becoming a body horror transformation story. That's why the narration about spiders having different life cycles is probably the most important part of the trailer. Rebirth. That word wasn't used by accident. Marvel is clearly hinting that Peter is evolving into something different. Maybe stronger, maybe unstable, maybe dangerous. And honestly, this might be the smartest direction they could have taken the character. For years, Spider-Man movies focused on balancing Peter's normal life with superhero responsibilities. But now Peter doesn't even have a normal life left. His identity is gone, his relationships are gone, and without those emotional anchors, Spider-Man becomes unpredictable. That line, sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart, perfectly explains the entire trailer. This version of Peter feels exhausted, not weak, not defeated, just emotionally destroyed. And visually, the trailer supports that darker tone constantly. The lighting is colder, the action feels rougher, and even the suit looks more grounded compared to the shiny, tech-heavy versions from previous movies. But the scene that really caught my attention was the moment someone says, "You're losing it, kid." Because I genuinely think Marvel is teasing that Peter may not fully be in control anymore. Whether it's a mutated spider condition, a symbiote connection, or some psychological breakdown caused by isolation, something is clearly happening to him physically and mentally. And if Marvel commits to that darker psychological angle, this could easily become the most mature Spider-Man film yet. Now, let's talk about the ending. MJ introducing herself as a friendly neighbor from across the hall is one of the most heartbreaking moments in the trailer because Peter finally gets a second chance to reconnect with her. But now everything feels unfamiliar. It's romantic, awkward, sad, hopeful. Exactly what Spider-Man stories are supposed to feel like. And honestly, that final callback to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man line feels symbolic. Almost like Peter is starting over from zero again. No Avengers, no fame, no identity, just Spider-Man. And that's probably why this trailer feels so different from recent Marvel projects. It actually feels focused, emotional, human. If Marvel handles this story correctly, could end up being one of the best Spider-Man movies ever made, because this doesn't look like the story of a superhero becoming stronger. It looks like the story of Peter Parker trying not to lose himself completely.